When I first landed on the Wealthfront's homepage, the thing that struck me wasn't some flashy pitch or aggressive call to action. Instead, it was the quiet, measured tone of their message. We help you grow your business. No drama, just a clear intention. And in a sea of platforms trying too hard to stand out, that simplicity actually stood out more. What gave me pause, in a good way, was their history. According to their site, Wealthfronts has been active since 1994. That's over 3 decades of navigating an industry that changes by the minute. Very few platforms can say that and mean it. Add to that the 18,000 daily orders they handle, and a support team that's reachable 24/5, and you get the sense you're not walking into something hastily put together. So, some trading platforms try to win you over with too many features, sliders, widgets, tabs on tabs. Wealthfronts goes in the opposite direction, and honestly, I respect that. The interface is sharp, focused, and designed for real use. Charts load quickly, tools are intuitive, and even on tablet, everything feels smooth. I didn't need a guide just to find my way around. That alone put it ahead of a few others I've tried recently. Creating an account didn't take long. The process is straightforward. Email, ID verification, funding, that's it. I used a card to make my first deposit and the funds showed up quickly. Withdrawals aren't instant, which I didn't expect, but they did land within the time frame stated on the platform. More importantly, they kept me informed throughout, which says a lot about how they handle user expectations. I also tested the support team with a question about order types. The response was clear, direct, and from someone who actually read what I asked. Not a bot, not a copy-paste reply. While it may seem like a small thing, anyone who has had to calibrate a generic support line will know it is not. For someone unfamiliar with the platform, that one response can last a lifetime. Wealthfronts doesn't flood you with content or force you into endless learning modules, but what they do offer is practical. I spent some time browsing the FAQ section, and it helped clarify things like execution speeds and how their accounts are structured. It's written plainly, not like some legal contract. For everyday traders, that's gold. Are there downsides? Sure, if you're someone who enjoys ultra-customizable dashboards or having a dozen indicators on screen, you may find the layout somewhat inflexible. It does its job, with space for all the info and no bells and whistles, but not a lot of room to stretch the interface out. This didn't bother me, but it's easy to see how that could be a limitation for others. If you're curious about the people behind the platform, their About Us page paints a clear picture: experience, structure, and a no-frills approach. This is not a platform trying to ride the hype cycle. It's calm, functional, and most importantly, usable. And after spending some time with it, this Wealthfronts review leaves me with a quiet but steady kind of trust. Sometimes that's exactly what you want.